Horrifying real airport horror story. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Delta Airlines Flight 2998 bound for Atlanta, Georgia, with continued service to Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. All carry-on items should now be stowed securely either in an overhead bin. Around a decade ago, when I was just 7 years old, my family was no stranger to air travel. This time, we had arrived at our gate 2 hours early, and I found myself in need of a restroom break. My parents, aware of my familiarity with the airport layout, let me venture off alone. I headed towards the main bathrooms, only to discover that they were closed for cleaning at the unusual hour of 3 a.m. Undeterred, I embarked on a quest to find an alternative restroom. As I wandered unfamiliar hallways in search of one, a peculiar encounter occurred. A man appeared around a corner in a hallway, and I halted in my tracks. Without a second thought, I walked toward him, assuming he was an airport employee who would direct me to an open bathroom. The man claimed he was lost and asked me to help him find the right gate for his plane. Being a curious and helpful 7-year-old, I agreed. However, I wanted to inform my parents of my intentions, not out of caution but sheer excitement. I assured the man that I'd return quickly and turned back towards my gate. That's when this situation took a sinister turn. The man began yelling at me, insisting we didn't have time to wait. I still wanted to notify my parents and told them I'd be back soon. As I exited the hallway, I glimpsed the man practically running towards the airport's exit. I thought little of the incident at the time, but a few years ago, the memory resurfaced. I connected the dots, realizing the danger I'd narrowly escaped. In retrospect, I should have told my parents right away, and I hope the man didn't target other vulnerable children. In college, I took a part-time job as a ramp agent at my local airport to make extra money. I was responsible for loading and unloading cargo from planes. On one unsettling night, during a rainstorm with frequent lightning, my manager assigned me to unload cargo from a plane, which included a deceased person's body. As I descended into the cramped storage bin, I noticed the lightning intensifying and eventually witnessed a lightning bolt striking the plane. It was so close that I was thrown to the ground. To my horror, I saw the dead body, which was originally lying down, suddenly sit upright, causing the lid to the cargo bin to fly off. In a state of panic, I fled the storage bin, and my coworkers confirmed the bizarre occurrence. To this day, I'm unsure if the lightning strike caused the body's muscles to tense up and sit up momentarily or if it was a trick of my mind due to fatigue. Regardless, the experience was traumatic, and I quit my job the next day. In my line of work as an event manager, I frequently travel to different cities for various events. My company booked the cheapest flights, resulting in peculiar flight experiences. On a flight from Dallas to Oregon with a connection in Sacramento, I sat beside a middle-aged man who seemed average, albeit with shabby clothing. We exchanged pleasantries before I planned to rest. However, the man's behavior became increasingly odd. He repeatedly looked over his shoulder and mumbled phrases, including ominous ones like "You're not leaving this airport alive." When we disembarked in Sacramento, he followed me, causing me to break into a jog. Upon reaching the gate for my connecting flight, I informed the airport staff that I didn't know the man and felt unsafe. They acted promptly and allowed me to board the flight ahead of everyone else, securing me from the man's reach. I later learned from a fellow passenger that the man had a meltdown once I left the first plane, leading to his removal by the police. This revelation deeply disturbed me, as it appeared that the man's intentions were more sinister than I initially thought. I hope he receives the help he needs. My experiences in air travel have made me more conscious of the unusual and unpredictable occurrences that can happen in airports and on planes. The incident with the man in Sacramento left me with a sense of vulnerability, but it also reinforced the importance of trusting my instincts and seeking help when faced with a potentially dangerous situation. While it's essential to be cautious and aware of your surroundings when traveling, it's equally important to report any suspicious or unsettling behavior to airport personnel or law enforcement. It's better to err on the side of caution and seek help when in doubt, as I did that day. As I continue my work as an event manager and my travels take me to different cities, I am reminded that strange and sometimes unsettling experiences can happen at any time. While most people I encounter during my journeys are harmless and friendly, it's crucial to remain vigilant and prepared for the unexpected, and, above all, to trust your instincts and take action if you feel threatened or unsafe. Airports and airplanes are often microcosms of society, reflecting the diversity of people and personalities. This diversity can lead to fascinating interactions, but occasionally, it can also result in challenging or even potentially dangerous situations. My hope is that by sharing my experiences, others can be more aware and prepared when they find themselves in unfamiliar or unsettling circumstances while traveling.